Imagine stepping into a country where people take naps in the middle of the day, throw thousands of tomatoes at each other for fun, and have a restaurant older than the United States. Sounds crazy, right? Well, welcome to Spain. Stay with me as we uncover 10 unbelievable facts about this fascinating country. Fact 1. The country of siesta. Spain is famous for its siesta, a short nap after lunch. While it's not as common in big cities today, in many smaller towns, businesses still shut down for hours in the afternoon so people can rest and recharge. Some studies suggest that a short nap can boost productivity and even improve heart health. Historically, siestas made sense in Spain's hot climate. People avoided the scorching midday sun and returned to work refreshed. Even though modern work schedules have changed, the tradition still lingers in certain areas. Imagine if workplaces around the world adopted this. Wouldn't life be a little better? Fact 2. The ultimate tomato fight. Every year, the small town of Buñol hosts La Tomatina, the world's biggest food fight. Imagine thousands of people gathering to hurl over 100 tons of tomatoes at each other, turning the streets into a sea of red pulp. The festival started in 1945 as a spontaneous act of rebellion. Some young people started throwing tomatoes at a local event, and the tradition stuck. Now, people from all over the world travel to Spain just to take part in this hour-long chaotic battle. The town even has specific rules. You can only throw squashed tomatoes to avoid injuries. Sounds like the most fun and messiest way to experience Spanish culture. Fact 3. Spain's Muslim heritage. For nearly 800 years, much of Spain was under Muslim rule, leaving behind an incredible cultural legacy. One of the most stunning examples is the Alhambra Palace in Granada, known for its breathtaking courtyards, detailed tile work, and Arabic inscriptions. But the influence goes beyond architecture. Spanish cuisine, music, and even language reflect centuries of Moorish presence. Words like almohada, pillow, naranja, orange, and aceituna, olive, all have Arabic roots. Even Spanish cuisine has a Moorish touch. Dishes like paella were inspired by Middle Eastern rice dishes. Imagine how different Spain would be today without this period in its history. Fact 4. The world's oldest restaurant, Madrid, is home to Sobrino de Botín, the world's oldest continuously operating restaurant. Dating back to 1725, they've been using the same wood-fired oven for nearly 300 years to roast their famous cochinillo asado, suckling pig. Even Ernest Hemingway was a fan. He wrote about it in his novel, The Sun Also Rises. The restaurant has survived wars, economic crises, and changing food trends. Yet it remains a beloved spot for both locals and tourists. Imagine sitting in a place where history has been made for centuries. Would you try their legendary roast pig? Fact 5. Spain's royal family with no real power. Spain has a king, but unlike in medieval times, his role today is mostly symbolic. King Felipe VI represents Spain in official matters, but the real power lies with the elected government. However, the Spanish royal family still captures the public's attention with their traditions, controversies, and royal weddings. The monarchy has faced challenges, including scandals and debates over whether Spain still needs a king. Yet despite this, many Spaniards see the royal family as a key part of their national identity. What do you think? Should monarchies still exist in today's world? Fact 6. Football is a religion. Here, football in Spain is more than just a sport. It's a way of life. The legendary rivalry between FC Barcelona and Real Madrid, known as El Clásico, isn't just about football. It's deeply rooted in history and politics. For many fans, supporting a team is a family tradition passed down through generations. Some cities virtually shut down when big matches are on, and the celebrations, or heartbreak, last for days. Spain has produced some of the greatest footballers in history, from Xavi and Iniesta to modern legends like Sergio Ramos. If you ever visit Spain, catching a football match should be on your must-do list. Fact 7. The second most spoken language in the world. Spanish is the second most spoken native language in the world, with over 500 million speakers. But did you know that Spain itself isn't a one-language country? Different regions have their own official languages, including Catalan in Barcelona, Basque in the north, and Galician in the northwest. Each of these languages has a rich history and cultural significance. If you travel across Spain, you might hear different dialects that sound nothing like the Spanish you learned in school. It's amazing how diverse one country can be. Fact 8. A Spanish village with Japanese roots. In the town of Coria del Rio, hundreds of people carry the surname Japan, a direct link to a group of samurai who arrived in Spain in 1614. These Japanese envoys traveled to Spain on a diplomatic mission, and some decided to stay, marry, and settle in the country. Their descendants still live there today, carrying a unique blend of Spanish and Japanese heritage. Imagine growing up in a Spanish town with a name that connects you to ancient samurai warriors. How cool is that? Fact 9. A Christmas tradition you won't expect. Spain has one of the strangest Christmas traditions you'll ever hear of, the caganer. In Catalonia, people hide a small figurine of a man, squatting in nativity scenes. Finding him is considered good luck. No one knows exactly why this tradition started, but it's been around for centuries and is taken very seriously. There are even modern versions of the caganer featuring celebrities, politicians, and famous athletes. Imagine explaining this tradition to someone who's never heard of it. How do you think they'd react? Fact 10. Spain's love for late dinners. If you think 7 p.m. is dinner time, think again. In Spain, dinner usually starts around 9 or 10 p.m., and in cities like Madrid, people often eat as late as midnight. This is because Spain operates on a time zone that doesn't match its actual geography. Historically, Spain should be in the same time zone as the UK, but it follows Central European time. This shift has influenced the country's entire daily schedule, from meal times to nightlife. If you visit Spain, prepare to have your meals much later than usual. So which of these facts surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing facts from around the world. See you in the next video.